We have a chance to talk to the council. Or stick around, sure. We just don't have another spot on the agenda for discussion.
Hi, Debbie. How are you? Thank you.
In that 2 minutes, can you turn the air conditioning on?
Started. I think she got it backwards.
I got you.
I saw a copy of it, so yes, absolutely. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, good. Good, great.
It was absolutely bizarre. When you and I were going back and forth on these last week, all of this came up. Absolutely. Certainly.
You're welcome.
They emailed out that I was going to be doing some rules and all that. We talked about it more.
Thank you. Yours was good, short and sweet, good. Doing a good job.
Thanks, Mike. How are you?
Thank you, I appreciate it. That's what I get paid the big bucks for.
And all the water you can drink.
Well, I brought my own tonight. And
Hi.
ran out of energy, I've had snacks too.
Annie actually made me dinner before we got here.
There'd be more, and those little things have wasabi on them, so they'll lighten up.
We are going to bring the council back into session. If council members could re-enter the chambers. Okay, starting again with Agenda Bill 115-10, public hearing on the 2011-2016 Transportation Improvement Program. Mr. Evers.
Thank you, Mayor Guard, council members. Workshop last week, we had Dale Robbins with RTC in, as well as Sharon Zimmerman with Washington State Department of Transportation to talk about SR 14 and possible options that we have at the local level. I did route via email as well as provide a paper copy this evening on 4 different options in regards to updating our 6-year transportation improvement plan. Option 1 through 4. As you see, option 1 is as it currently sits with the 6-year transportation improvement plan. The roundabouts are an approved interim solution by both DOT and RTC, Regional Transportation Council. 4 years of advocacy at the state and federal level, as well as with DOT. Design and construction cost, also a pro. Safety improvements, potential economic development in the short term. The second option, which you see highlighted, is currently staff's recommendation, keeping the roundabouts as an interim solution, as well as integrating the at-grade separated interchange improvements to the transportation improvement plan. The pros encompass or include the pros from above, as well as TIF eligibility for both projects, which is transportation impact fees. In order to be eligible for those impact fees, it does have to be within our facility plan, as well as our 6-year TIP update. Option 3, removing the roundabouts from the TIP and identifying the grade separated interchange improvements as a priority. We do have a permanent solution and advocate that. On the con side, design, engineering, and staff labor cost incurred currently, staff time to formally amend the metropolitan plan, and the cost of the separated interchange, which is estimated around $120 million currently. And option 4, as you can see, is removing the roundabouts completely and starting over from scratch with some design process. So what staff is asking tonight is each year the city must update their 6-year transportation improvement plan to RTC. The recommended action this evening is to open the public hearing, read by resolution only, and pass and post in the usual manner.
Trevor, I believe I was gone a lot of last week, but do I understand that you had a conversation with DOT after the workshop as well and got some additional information from one of their representatives in regards to the consequences if we pull the roundabouts out of the current plan?
Yeah, currently the roundabouts are identified. In speaking with DOT, if the local jurisdiction or municipality is not a supporter of the project that's within the metropolitan plan, there wouldn't be advocacy or specific attention paid to that specific project by DOT. When you go onto their website for Southwest Washington, there's hundreds of projects within interstates and state routes that are on their list currently and are within the metropolitan plan. So the advocacy piece of having it on our 6-year tip as a priority, rather, you know, if it ranks from 1 to 5 to 7, it's on our plan, it's eligible for impact fees, it's eligible for federal and state grants, and having that opportunity within RTC. So there would be some impact from removing it. The recommendation from DOT was if it was removed, that we formally remove it from the metropolitan plan and move the interchange, full-blown interchange up.
So it would be what we would basically be doing is our fallback position would be the best perfected solution, which would be funded somewhere, who knows where, at $120 million.
Yeah, it has a proposed design and right-of-way and then construction phase. I think design right-of-way is estimated as 2023. They're updating the Metro Plan this year. I assume that'll be pushed back multiple years, even a conceptual design, engineering, and right-of-way acquisition.
So if and again, I'm just trying to make sure that everybody in the room is understanding the same things. The staff recommendation is that we still go for the full meal deal, should it be funded somewhere in the future, but short of that, that we do some interim interchange changes of some sort.
Yeah,
and keep those in the plan.
The interim solution with roundabouts on SR 14 is approved by DOT and Regional Transportation. That's estimated to be a $12 to $15 million full construct, and obviously the full-blown interchanges are close to $120 million. So we're aware that it's not the ultimate solution to advocate for highway roundabouts, but that the permanent solution is interchanges.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you remember, or maybe you do, when the process started to get the plan and the funding for the project that is about to start?
Phase 1.
Phase 1.
When that was?
When did that start?
That I remember, it started in 1970, right after the highway was opened. It started in earnest, I want to say, about 7 years ago. Dave, do you remember in your stuff when the two cities and the port started approaching DOT? Dave Ripp? What? Looking to our port folks.
I came in 2008, so, but we started talking about it. Lloyd had brought it up in the bill, advocating it right when I came on board, so.
But it was prior to that, well.
Yeah, my memory is that the actual funding went in as a line item more than 20 years ago for $40 million, and that it was only within the past, and I